Hello, and welcome back to now part 5 of OPUS Echo of Starsong. It's been a few days since we last played, so I don't really remember fully all the things that we just did in it. But I know it had to do something about Remy throwing a huge fit, Jun almost dying again, and Edda getting very pissed at us. So now we're on our way to the Ironwind side of things to do some stuff. We also found out, if I recall, that the chairman of the Lumen Association is actually the mole, and he's on our side. And he's pretty much the only reason, I think, why we were able to get out of that convention, that they were kind of like exercising their ability to get rid of witches because witch is bad and story super deep. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it today. Looks like we need to go here, and our current location is here at the Ironwind Border Patrol. Did we actually do stuff here? We did. Okay. We sold everything, we bought everything. I think last time we played we got ready to do the next trip. So let's go ahead and let me see. General Associate involved in our people's business. We have to go here to help some people that need help, despite it probably not being a good idea. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. I've got a whole slew of games to play after this one, and I just have not been streaming often enough to finish all the games I'd like in a timely manner. I remembered recently that I still have to do Devil May Cry 3. I don't have to do anything, but it's the game I want to play through again because it's super fun, and I want to practice Royal Guard because I never did that before. It's just like, oh, we got to get stuff done to continue, and I still want to continue through Doom 1 because I think we could finish off Doom 1 next time we play it, and then that will leave Doom 2, and that's just fantastic because of the super shotgun. So anyways, Remy says target located. It's someone stranded in space moving at a relative speed of 300 meters per second. But where did it come from? Plotting course, adjusting speed, contact in 30 seconds, reducing speed, relative speed to 4.2 meters per second just before contact. Counting down. Alright. Jun's got the tether. Now who are we bringing in? It must be somebody alive, I'm assuming. Mission complete. This is Jun. I've got the survivor. Returning to the ship in 3 minutes. Are you alright? Survivor. Wait, this looks like old bones. You're safe now. This is the Red Chamber. We're the registered vessel with the Lumen Association. Are you a researcher in this area? Can you tell us which research station you're... Ah! Why is he trying to punch us? Whoa. Hold him down! Ah! He's still in shock. Get the tranquilizer. Ah! Monster. Hold his arm. It was a monster. Wait, he's trying to say something. It came out of nowhere. There was nothing on the radar. It was a monster. A monster, I say. Ah. Calm down. What was it? What did you see? Tranquilizer. Right through the spacesuit, huh? Anyways, we're gonna find out what happened to this poor gentleman. Soon. Hopefully the sound's loud enough. I think the game's volume might be a little bit low. It barely registers at the start of yellow on the audio output capture, so it's got to be good enough, I think. Alright, so what did you see and what did you hear? Is he chained down now? Voice. A voice. Very sharp, very dark, as if the sound could cut through you. It was terrifying. Then I heard explosions. Everything exploded and then it disappeared. I woke up alone, just me. Wailing, terrible wailing coming from the communications device. Hey, why not? Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate that. Why not? No good defender lurk. It spelled out the emote. Thanks for stopping. Hope that Gambit's going good for you. That game looks really fun so far. And then nothing. Couldn't hear a thing. Has he fallen asleep? Edda. Remy. Yeah? Calculate his drift path. Find out which station he was on. So we're at the SOS orientation point. Oh, there's nothing here. At the time I felt an intense sense of uneasiness that I couldn't find the words to describe. We have a new message. Alright. So we got some coordinates for the Black Hole Observatory 7. Thank you, Final Fantasy Games, for that. Located on the outskirts of the Thousand Peaks solar system, where there weren't any lumen astronomical bodies, in Marian mythology, this is where Ignis sent those who had been banished. We're going to space prison? Edda, I made up my mind. We're going to have a look at this monster. But we just got our license back. Shouldn't we be more careful? Says the person who's caused the most trouble. Okay, well, I'm coming with you then. Sure. Good, Lumen. What? Nothing, just feels like I understand some things now. Alright, let's pop some coordinates into the old computer. It looks like he drifted from, like, right here. Hey, what is this? Black hole observatory, right. Space station ID code damage. God, we have so much fuel from last time. We went from 20 to 50 in one upgrade. It's kind of incredible. If only we hadn't entered the Black Hole Observatory that day. Well, that's kind of scary. Let's find out what happened. United Mining Black Hole Observatory 7, and... Are you sure you want to come? Exploring the wreckage can be dangerous. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure you're the one who's going to need rescuing. Remember last time? I see you've become very fond of teasing me. Oh, it's this again. Okay. Okay, go down? What hit this place? Oh my god, I'm just remembering last time where I had to, like, dodge the space debris and I just about bought the farm. That was brutal. Like, the movement was just kind of like, it was painful. There's a faint lumen flow, just like the ziggurat. So has United Mining known about this kind of technology all along? Where do we even start? Oh, here we go. The lumen's trying to tell us something. Lumen consciousness. Lead the way. So I'm wondering if the Mining Association found an ancient weapon that the gods used to fight, and they've been keeping it top secret. The computer's still working. I wonder if we could pull the last image from the surveillance cameras. The storage device is broken though, and I can't pull anything from it. I'll take a look around. There should be a computing center with backup data. How is any of this even running? Nothing useful. Wow. That was when I highlighted Edda. Look. It's just saying that our inventory is empty, I know. Black hole observation log. The black hole is just sitting there, dead as always. Also, today's coffee sucks. Results, nothing unusual. Observer John. So many wires. This must be the entrance to the computing center. This reminds me, I started playing Borderlands, a pre-sequel with a friend recently. Definitely a really solid Borderlands game. I love the laser beams and the frost and the butt slams and the gravity. Ugh, the lack of gravity. Backup electromagnetic radiation observation data? No, that's not it. What if they had like a black hole launcher? Enter the Gungeon. Not this one. Where's the backup at? Probably this way where the giant blue lumen glow is. Oh my god, something came out of the black hole's event horizon. Just kidding, sir. The thermal radiation graph has less activity in this boring-ass station. Also, that tiny little speck on the telescope lens is still there. They really should wipe it down from time to time. What speck on the scope? Or if that's something approaching them. Backup surveillance footage is 2 years old. It means something more recent. I'm gonna follow the wreckage. Bingo? Yeah. Level 2 confidential military information. Do not read if you do not have the requisite authorization. This is it. Seems to be in good shape. I wonder what it last saw. I do too, Jen. Wait, can we touch this? No. Oh, I can go through this. Cool. I'm glad I didn't just go backwards. Oh, that's kind of crafty. Let's see what they saw. Alright, let's see what's inside. She's so happy. Remember, the memory of this place was, I wish we had never come here. Is it working? Yeah, it is, but... United Mining top secret military data, please enter password. Hint for this month's password. Who watches the same boring channel, then eagerly waits for the day coffee arrives? John. How am I supposed to know? Calm down, maybe Remy can help crack it. Good idea. You've got to be kidding, Eddie. Do you know how many layers of protection United Mining military password has? And if we aren't even sure if this computer's network is still online, if we get caught, we could end up in the United Mining court. Can you even try? Best we could do is crack old military vessels like Red Chamber. Huh, so you can read all the messages in the Red Chamber? Oh, no. This is just an example. I wouldn't do that. But she did. No matter. What can we do then? Can you get the survivor to tell us? Doubt it. They'll lock him up if he talks. Don't worry, Annie. I bet they'll only have one observer in a place this far out. They'll usually just scribble the password on a piece of paper to make things easier when they change shifts. Try taking a look around. Alright, we'll give it a try. Here's the layout of the observatory. Try checking every corner of this place. Oh, God. So we gotta get inside, go to the office area, telescope control room, and computing thing. Wait, is it not John? It's 4 digits. Oh. Ugh. How am I supposed to... Incorrect. No! I thought it was going to be a person, but it appears that it may not be. But I think this is where the map was leading us. Yeah, okay. So let me see. Coffee stain note. Password hints hint. Usually don't look at the year or the month. Coffee only comes once a month anyways. So it was literally just a date or like a number to it. I don't look at the year or a month, so it would be the day. Coffee only comes once a month anyway, so I see that's a number 7 there. Is there only one hint in here? Get in there. Or not. It exploded and then it came back. Why even point the telescope at the black hole? I'd rather use it to pick up peaker channels. Oh, how I missed Crimson Kettle Special on Taiwan. Taiwan? I don't know. Broken television. The screen kept looping the same choppy footage. Welcome to Unity News Channel 79, glorious citizens of the United Mining. Today, the Galactic Empire has made yet another breakthrough in search of Lumen. 79? We'll look at all the hints when we get them. Oops. Alright, so I think that was all of over here, right? We'll check boundaries and rooms and see if we stop moving, of course. Yes. My assumption is we have to go left. And then maybe forward for the last room. We've got 2 hints out of 4. That's my guess. Also, I wonder if we can come back through that door from the other side, although the lever is on this side, so... But I guess we don't really have a way of pulling the lever, right? Because of, you know, 0G. We'd have to, like, brace ourselves against something that isn't the door to pull. It's a floating office chair. Oh, Master John's domicile. This should be the office area. Thank you, John. Exidium Explained First Edition. Osmond was a famous black hole scholar who spent his whole life trying to debunk the myths of Maria for the glory of the United Mining. The first time I noticed Exidium was when I researched the event horizon of the black hole. I would see large numbers of coffins full of lumen flowers heading towards the center. It was only after interviewing some people that I realized that these were the offerings to Exidium. Having sinned against Ignis, they feared they would be sent to Exidium and hoped to be forgiven and granted a chance at rebirth. So is it hell? Or like the river Styx? A coffee machine. Edison people in the United Mining used to grind up a black bean called coffee to make some sort of drink. Back home, these beans are used as offerings to the gods. Black hole observation log. The black hole is as black as the coffee in my cup, sir. The coffee's all gone, so my brain's not working anymore. But it's fine. When the supply ship arrives today, I'll just jump on board and get the hell out of here. So this log's probably hint, and it's 85360222. Yep. Good morning, United Mining Military Research Center. Guess what? Black holes are like toilets. Things go in, but they don't come out. Now for your absolute favorite, John's daily black hole observation footage. I woke up early today because I kept hearing a sharp, screeching noise. Some say the frequencies people can hear vary from person to person. I guess I have superior hearing. Maybe I should go to the Iron Wind and serve as error. Oh, this is right when it happened. Oh. I don't know if we can get into that third room. Oh yeah, that is literally a coffee machine and a pot. Let's see. Let's see that map. Okay, it was just 2 rooms. Right. Alright, let's head back and then we'll take a look at all the hints that we've gathered. Because we did gather 4 hints and there's 4 numbers. That doesn't mean anything necessarily, but that's the pattern I'm going to guess as being what we were supposed to do. One cannot be positive. Yeah, that's not the button. Alright, I have 85, 36, 20, 02, 22. News channel 79. So that has a 7-9. That has, I don't know, on it. That points at a 7. I need to remember. Hint for this month's password. Who watches the same boring channel and eagerly awaits the day coffee arrives? 79. 8536. 0222. 79. 2. 2. The day is the 22nd of February, and the channel that they watch is 79. What is this? Is this the last image recorded? Oh, this is literally the black hole. How do I, zoom out? Ah. Wait, part over there, enlarge it. What is that thing? A comet? You mean the observatory got hit by a comet? Come on, the chances of that are astronomically low. No. Jun, no. Because the orbit is exactly the same, just like the ziggurat. The observatory was built between lumen bodies, so it must be located on a powerful energy channel. If the comet is also following its channel of energy, that means it's no ordinary comet. Wait! Take the observatory's last recorded electromagnetic signal, convert it to a playable frequency. Sounds pretty harsh. The sound is pretty harsh. Let me adjust it. It's fine. We just can listen to much. Stop it! Stop it! What is this? What was a terrifying noise? An ominous Starsong in the abyss. She said she was recruited to find an ominous Starsong in the abyss. I get it now. It all makes sense. What are you talking about? This is a high-speed comet that circles the outer reaches of Thousand Peaks. It would have only entered Exidium's vicinity in the past few years. That's why no one ever found it before. This must be where my master is. My master. This guy of memories. This is where the Banshee she was looking for. We found it! We finally found it! She's crying in her spacesuit. Again, can't wipe her eyes. Oh, she hugged Jun for that. Key directions, Banshee. All I remember is you holding me. And nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. So even if someone managed to land on it, their electromagnetic signals wouldn't be able to make it out. Exactly. An analysis of some scraps from the impact shows that the Banshee uses the same technology as a Lumen Ziggurat. And it's not just electromagnetic signals that can't track it, which is probably can't find it either. But then, how do we... But we're the ones who found the ziggurat, so we'll be able to find it no problem. And all you gotta do is sing, and we'll be there in no time. Oh, Remy. Sniffle. Eddie, I'm so happy. I love you, Remy. We found it. We finally found it. Oh, excuse me. I can't believe it. We finally found it. Never mind. Jun just wants to get in on that action. He just wants hugs, too. Poor Jun. System notification. You have any message. Turn off notifications, Remy. God. What year is it? Screw Benzel. It's an address to the whole crew. Gives a crap. We found Banshee. We're finally going to see our master. Oh. Guess I'll take a look. You're under arrest. Go straight to jail. Right. Greetings to the Red Chamber crew. We have heard that the Red Chamber has taken very good care of young Master Jun over the past 2 years. For that, the Lee clan will be forever indebted. Red Chamber's achievements have been praised across the galaxy, and such glory is certainly deserved. We humbly ask that you pass on a message to young Master Jun for us. Dearest Jun, last night the Clan Master passed away suddenly. The struggle for the throne continues. We have no shelter from the storm. Our last cave will soon be confiscated, and they will soon come for our possessions. We implore you to return. An offer of lumen to the Emperor may be the only chance we have to appease him. We hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive us for everything we have done. On behalf of the 16th Clan Master, Regent Clan Master, your brother, Chen Li. Can't pronounce Z's in Chinese. I know it's like not actually just like a Z, it's like a zhe. I don't remember. I have to ask Min. Her door is closed, so she's at work. What did Benzel say, Jun? Jun. So now we get to play this part, right? Ooh, are we on chapter 4 now? Chapter 4. Yeah, you know, also the 6th chapter marker in because... Let's just not get into it. Oh god, messages. Heading to Banshee soon. Seems you won't listen. If you find her, give her hell for me. I'll be going along waiting for your return. You're different from that unruly woman. Thanks. You crazy? Writing to me while I'm on a mission? Relax, ain't no way that's Banshee. Even if you were Healy's incarnate, no way you'd find it before my team. If all goes well, I'll be leaving for the leaving the Red Chamber crew soon. That's what Jun just said. Come on, boy, what's stopping you, yeah? Just take the girl with you. Before you leave, remember to stop by and I'll buy you a pint, you witch-loving fool. It's funny how Bones actually became quite cool. Also, achievement unlocked, mail has been read. What? I wonder if, like, the last chapters get more linear. Also, how the hell am I going to go to Exidium? Oh, we actually literally could make it. Are we just going to leave that survivor at the observatory? He's from United Mining. I'd rather not spend time on him. I love how we just, A, spent 13 fuel, which makes me think that there's probably an automatic round trip to somewhere else after this as part of the plot. And B, the game just let us do it. I guess the bubble around us was big enough. He'll be fine. We sent out a distress signal, so help has probably already arrived. Eddie's in a hurry, you know. Banshee probably has an irregular orbit like the ziggurat. I've only managed to get a rough estimate of its location based on the direction and speed of impact on the observatory. But if we don't act now, there's a chance we'll never get there. Anyway, didn't we get a message, Jun? Who's it from? Well, let's be honest. It was a message from East Ocean. Clan Edict, tell no lies. Achievement. Yeah, you definitely would have to play this game at least 2 times and pay attention to achievements really closely to make sure you didn't accidentally choose the wrong option every time. I am curious still if our choices matter at the end. So it was from my clan. They wanted me to go back and help them. Seriously? Now? Jun. It's fine. I deleted it. I promised you that I would help you find your master first. Damn. Honestly, like, I feel like actual Jun in the game, if we played as Jun himself, he would choose to help his clan. Because that's the whole point of everything he's done in life. And I think he'd be kind of shitting on Kai if he didn't do that. A little bit, because Kai's goal is to help him achieve his goal of becoming Clan Master. So if Jun doesn't become Clan Master, then Kai died in vain, right? So, because Jun's whole point to, you know, being out in danger was to restore honor to the clan. But at the same time, me as the player, I don't give a shit about the honor system or the clan or none of that. So I want Jun to be happy. And that's with, you know, with Eddie, or Edda. So, we'll see if we get a choice to decide his fate, which I'm guessing by the start of the game we do not. But maybe. So there's a voice calling out to me and I can hear it. Edda kept muttering it to herself at the time, and it worried me. Oops. What do we need to do now? Reso scan. Right, we have to actually look for Banshee. I am going to grab a drink soon. Gonna refill my water. I'll probably grab something out of a can. It's been a day. A good day, but a day. Oh, here we go. Alright, we gotta find the one that glows the loudest, right? So we can't have them together, huh? Do I have to do it in a way that, like, gets them not to cross over each other? Wait, do they not have to be in the center for this one? Her voice should get louder when we get it right. Too distant. Bring it to the center of my consciousness. But I just did, and it didn't work. I have no idea what I'm doing. What's new? Too distant. Too far. That's too far. See, it glows gold. One of them is pulsing. Bring it to the center of my but your consciousness is right here, girl. I know what to do. But it doesn't work. I feel like an idiot, but at the same time I just don't get it. So I can move them up and down. I can move them left and right, which is, you know, does the same thing as up and down. Dance them. Is there a second orb somewhere? Or a second... I feel like maybe it's just gotta be like a certain direction. I feel like they need to be like this far apart, but they need to be in the right direction. I wish this was intuitive. I feel like maybe it's like mimicking that there's two suns. I'm sure I'll feel stupid once I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. I wish just putting them on top of each other did it. What happens if I just push them way out? So I had to hold up until they went in like a circle. All they did was hold up long enough, and then they went out from extending to like going back and retracting automatically while I was still holding up. I don't feel bad, but yeah, at least we got it. Episode which is Starsong. The song seemed to rise up out of the abyss, embodying a grief like I'd never heard before. Which is Starsong complete. And let's open up. What happened? I'm just so curious, like, what happens if you run out of fuel? I don't want to know, but this is it. By cross-comparing the data, this is where it should be. It's moving at 4,000 standard meters per second, and it's heading straight for the black hole. It's like the ziggurat. There's nothing showing at the coordinates. We don't have much time. If it gets any closer to Excidium, there'll be no way for us to land on it. I know. Is everyone ready? We only have one chance. I'm ready. Wow, we have half of our fuel left. Now, I hope we don't have a timer on it, but I bet we do. I don't like being timed. But we'll see. What is this? The coma. Streams of dust and gas coming from the comet. Landing on it is going to be risky. That's where she is. Jen, thank you for staying by my side. After we find her, you can go back to East Ocean anytime you want. We don't need to talk about that now. Let's just check our equipment. Sorry, I've just been feeling nervous. It'll be fine. Didn't you promise me you'd take me to see the flowers? Yeah. Well, let's do that after we find your master. It's pretty far away, you know. Let's prepare for a landing. Remy told me that Banshee would soon leave Excidium's orbit. In standard time, it had been here for 5 years. But the next time when it visited the peak, it would be several decades, maybe even a century. Remy's gonna be like, you only have 80 seconds. Something dumb, I'm just calling it now. Unregistered comet Banshee, outer orbit. So, it'll be interesting because I think Red would have been here for like 2 years. Stay focused. We've entered Banshee's coma. Coma. I've never heard that as like in this type of way. Our relative speed is 300 meters. Can you handle it, Remy? We'll make it. Just watch Eddie's back. Of course. Watch what? We're all on safety belts. Mouth shut. We're heading in. Use the left stick to control it. Oh, come on. Why do I have... Ah! Oh, God. Okay, so that's what the lights are. Eddie, you okay? Warning, you have 16 remaining armor. Cool music, though. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting less and less time to do this, I just noticed. Oh, come on. 15 armor left, oh no. Oh. Oh. Ah! What's wrong, Remy? Red alert! Left engine got hit by debris. Turn off propulsion valves 2 and 3. Got it. Valves 2 and 3 are off. What happened? My shitty piloting. Engine malfunction. Already fixed. From like basic adventure game to like bullet hell. Obviously not bullet hell, but you know what I mean. Fire section 4. Seal the hatches and initiate chambers. Wait, am I supposed to be able to dodge that? Fire extinguishers engaged. 15 more seconds. Countdown to landing once the fires are out. Repressurize the cabin. 5. Fires are out. Get ready, we're charging in. 3. Remy! I won't let anything happen to you before you find your master. 1. I still have a date with Benzel, damn it. Why? Why? Unregistered Comet Banshee. Also, achievement, dodge that Remy. I'm guessing that's achievement for getting hit by everything you possibly could. Alright, we're on the surface of Banshee. Gravity is stable. Moderate oxygen levels. Average air quality. Removing helmet visor. Why is there oxygen on a comet? I guess we'll find out. Is everything okay? Yeah, how's the ship, Remy? Nothing too bad. Just remember to stick to the plan. If we stay for too long, Banshee will be coming too close to Excidium for Red Chamber to reach escape velocity. That's a good point, huh? But we actually move really fast. That's a fancy door. Nope. So there's still one more chapter left after this, too. It's kind of interesting. Here it is, a military vessel. It's crashed? Did you find anything? There are people in there, but not my master. You mean, you know what I mean, they're not alive. Oh, come on, that's a good thing. Okay, let's go. I found Starsong, one of them, which could have been handy. Somber Starsong. When Etta said that's a good thing, I couldn't tell if she actually meant it. Listen, guys, I just connected to the crash limit-seeking vessel. I need some time to find out what happened to it, so you can keep moving. That's strange. These look like they were left by other ships, but they're a complete mess. The skid marks, I'm guessing? But we're not like the other ships. We're built different. I'm waiting for the puzzles to, like, electrocute me eventually when I fail them. I have to go like this. I don't hear the sound. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I need to keep going. You can't see the other thing, like beams coming through, but I think they're there. I think we just have to keep holding it until... Oh, right, I only have to match the green, not the red. I forgot about that. It's been a minute. This isn't a normal Marion gate. Guess we'll have to find out more inside. There's a gate on the other side too? What is this room? The transportation engine looks like it's just running just fine. This might be a space that interlinks with other levels of the structure. A space that interlinks with the other levels. You mean an elevator? Don't complicate things. Let's see if it still works. Let's just go with the somber. I think the abyssal witch one is just there for the sake of getting us here. And how long has your master been missing? This is my 5th year searching, so that makes it 6 years. Holy crap. That's quite a long time. So, do you think there's no way she's still alive? Well, relax. I already thought about it when I saw the bodies in that military vessel. To me, the point is whether or not I find her. If I don't, I'll never be able to move on. I'm sorry. I don't need to apologize. I don't even know what's down there yet. She's Red, after all, the one who taught me how to be a new era witch. It's probably going to be dangerous down there. Even the military's expedition team wasn't able to make it back. You scared? No turning back now. What are you doing? I'll protect you. Oh, come on, isn't it the other way around? Grab his hand. If you insist. Look at that. He's never washing that glove ever again. No. Your wrist, not your hand. Let's just let this camera zoom in for a second. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. It stopped zooming in on them holding hands. Alright, that's enough. Come on, let go! Wait, in East Ocean, if someone's important to you, this is what you do. Aren't you nervous? That looks uncomfortable. This means our lives are connected. You're not checking for like a dagger up her sleeve? I'll give up my life to protect you. You're just saying that. To me, you and Remy are my family. Are you ready? Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. That's a really weird angle for him to hold his arms like this. Oh, cool, we get to guide her. It's so dark. What are these lights? I mean, if it's dark, what lights? I think it's lumen from the transmutation chamber seeping through the walls. Hey, Joan. You're squeezing too tight. Sorry, is that better? I was hoping you'd... What's that? Nothing. Alright, chronology of Myria Terra. 1 Orbis. Helia blesses Terra. 2 Orbis. Terra preaches song and the servums become sanctums. Whatever that means. 3 Orbis. Terra sings to the sanctums, extending their life. This chronology memorizes Terra, how she channeled the lumen and sang for the gods. The walls are covered in lumen history. I don't think this is normal. I don't think this is a normal lumen cave. May Terra live on in the hearts of sanctums and her song echo through the stars for eternity. Or which is the sanctums or the servums or something? I wouldn't think so, though. Among the stars we shatter the remains of the treacherous peaks, to give them to Terra's favor, to give thanks to Terra's favor, and to give thanks to Terra's song. Oof. Yeah, there was some kind of god war happening at some point. Among the stars we shatter the remains of the treacherous peaks, as an offering to Terra's body, as an offering to Terra's head, as an offering to Terra's throat, and as an offering to Terra's soul. I think a lot of shit went down when Terra was killed. Always weird when the camera changes sides and like left is right and right is left. This isn't a shrine for channeling lumen. It's a tomb. So is this where Terra is buried? But I thought this was just a legend. We're about to find out. Is this a big place for the space gas to show up? A pool of luminide. It's so dark. I'll see if there's a way to make the place brighter. Oh, I can run! I guess we go in the same direction as her. There must be a way to turn on the lights. Yes, I know. I'm working on it. Lumen Cave 06, Red Chamber, Perfect, Starsong. Banshee was different from the other shrines. This place wasn't built for transmutation. All that we found was an atmosphere of death and decay. This is where Myria came to an end. Can we mess with this thing over here, or is it already enabled because these lights are on already? Okay, yeah. To the other side. Guess we just have to keep following this. Right here? There's no aluminum in the valve. Yeah, I guess gotta go to the other valve and press A on that. Yeah. What's this gonna be of? Ah. A mural. What is this place? Very good question. Is that Terra's mural up there? I can barely see what's on it. Let's split up and look around. By the song of Terra, may Maria be with us. I shall bury you in Exidium and erect a god to protect you. I shall await our fateful reunion on the day the flowers bloom, when all stars sing in celebration. Wait. They erected a god to protect him? Her? Inscriptions commemorating Terra, so we have reached the end of the tomb. Where did those people go? 2. United Mining Excavation Equipment. How did they just disappear into thin air like this? Ooh, were they sacrificed to Terra? Alright, we got some language we don't know yet. What's that sound? The sound of space gasoline. That pool is so deep I can't see anything. I mean, move the camera down, dummy. It's pretty cool, though. I have a feeling that the people that were in here were, like, turned into aluminum or something. Yeah. No traces of Master. Maybe she got evaporated by this thing. Alright, well that's all the things I can explore in this room. Do I have to go back and talk to Jun now? Nope. I must have missed something. Can I go up the stairs? Oh, I can. Okay. Aha! It's guiding us up the stairs. It's a woman's voice. This has to be Red. She has to be dead, and like this is her consciousness in Luminite form, helping guide us to find out what happened to her. Uh-huh. Why does it sound so sad? Well, I mean, it's a place where a god was sacrificed, so, you know, killed not of their own will. Did you find any clues about your master? I came across some strange lumen that was so full of sorrow. It was unsettling. Strange lumen. It's floating near the mural. Did you see it? It's lighting up. Gasoline consciousness. Hey Paul, welcome in. Yeah, I think we sniffed out the source of the space gas. Jun, something feels off. I'm not sure if this is good news or bad, but this isn't Terra's tomb. That mural is Exidium, the black hole deity, the lord of the Marian underworld. Yeah, so this is basically like their underworld, like I said the last time. Is it strange that the Thousand Peaks of worship? Is it strange in Thousand Peaks of worship the god of the underworld in the tomb? It doesn't matter what the cave is for. The shrine always worships a god prime. But think about the caves you explored. Okay, the shrines always worship Ignis, Helios, or Terra, right? If this is Terra's tomb, shouldn't it be a mural of Terra? So why is it Exidium? Edda, can you read the inscription beneath Exidium? So yeah, I think that this is like I think Exidium is guarding Terra, because they said that they would send a god to guard Terra's corpse. It's too dark to see, but now I think I can make it out. Oh, look at her face. You have cut her throat and defiled her body. Have you forgotten that it was Terra's song which gave you eternal life? You shall pay for your sins in the pits of Exidium. This is... Good lumen! This is a fake tomb for killing grave robbers! So my master's... Don't worry, she could be the real one. God Prime, Transformers themed... I think they just mean like one of the original gods, maybe. Run. It's flooding the whole place with luminite. This is insane. No, it's not. We have gasoline for life now. Don't let go of my hand. Holding right simulator. Go. The shadows in the pool must be people from the expedition. Eddie, I hacked into that United Mining ship. I got big news. There were 2 ships on this mission. The crazy marks on the ground were left by the second one. But what's more important is that this is a fake tomb. It's a trap. How the hell could this be a trap? The second ship's route leads to a different place. I think it's the real one. Oh shit! Gate's not reacting! Don't panic, let's find a way up first. Alright. He just leaves her. Come on! Gotta find a way out. The light's coming from a transportation engine. If I can find the opening, let me try. Oh my. The gasoline god trap. Yeah, we really fell for the gasoline honeypot with this one, right? Are we dead? Over there! There's traces of aluminum coming out! Oh god, I got an ad for DNF. Yeah, they made a fighting game off Dungeon Fighter Online. It looks pretty slick, but I heard it's kind of basic. But I heard it's fun. Ugh, the aluminum will start seeping in soon. We can't die here. We need a way to restart this elevator. Oh no. It looks cool, the ad animation. Yeah, it looks like they animated the game really beautifully. Hurry, the aluminum is pouring in. Oh, there's gotta be a way out. Whoa. I gotta save us. We gotta go, do something. I don't know what yet, but... The air pressure from this should be what moves the elevator. Edda, I have an idea. We could blow this place up. This is no time for bad jokes. Banshee has low gravity, plus we're wearing spacesuits. We could ride the explosion to the top. What are you talking about? I'm trying to work out how we can climb our way out. The exit is 24 standard meters above, and the Banshee's gravity is 0 at 0.8 G. If we could... Forget it. There's no way the air jets spacesuit can make it that far. So, how do we know if we don't try? Let's blow this place up. We're blowing this place up. You like bad jokes? Can't worsen mine. True. I told you it's not the place for time for jokes. I'm serious. Blowing up caves is what I do best. All we have to do is overload the transportation chamber, and exploding aluminum will send us flying upwards. Calibrating gravity, recalculating distance to the exit. Edda! There's no time to think! Fine, do it your way. Have it your way. I'm gonna guess we need the perfect Starsong. Wait, this is all red. Am I supposed to just, like, lower it down? No. Wait, that's not gonna work. I have to find a frequency that matches all of these, like that. Paw. Chatterbrains. How are you now? Been a long time since I've seen you on. I was wondering where you went. I assume school and life just got you busy. But yeah, man, how are you? We're playing OPUS Echo of Starsong, which is like a visual novel sort of game, I guess. I don't even know I'd really call it that, honestly. But it's a story game, story-driven adventure. About a girl that can sing and hear space gasoline, made out of the consciousness of living people that have then died and are technically no longer living. I don't know what I'm doing here. It worked. Somehow. We need to get the hell out of here. Like, right now. I think, right? There's nothing over here. Nope. Let's get back to Ada. You moved, you've been hella busy. Wait, you lived with your parents before, right? Did you go on-prem? Where the hell is this ladder? Not gonna lie, I can't see shit right now. I'm glad this isn't timed because I don't know how to climb this ladder now. I'm on it. Maybe that's not what I do. That's gotta be what I do. Oh. You moved like an hour away from your hometown? Why? Uh-oh. Well, we should run. Multi-use space gasoline. It can heal wounds, make pee-pee hard, push ships with propulsion, walk the dogs, pet the cats, do the taxes. But can it make a sandwich? Run! Okay, now we can climb the ladder. Ah! There's a schools up here. Ah. How's school going for you so far? Alright. Jeez. If you keep doing stuff like this, I don't know how many more times we can make it out alive. So it's gonna blow or what? Should we get down to the ground? Otherwise the ground, I mean, the elevator ceiling could break our knees. Not yet. The explosion will only go off when I activate the sympatheceptor. I feel like I'm going to die at any moment. I'll protect you. Okay, lie down. It's gonna blow! How many caves have you blown up? Before this? 3. Ugh. So how do we do this? Face down or? Just take off your backpack and lie down like this. This is ridiculous. Our knees will break if we don't soften the impact. Alright, Mary, I never last. Are you ready? Idiot! You idiot! There's no time! I said I'd give up my life to protect you. And boy, golly, did he mean it. Ah! Start the semester in the fall. Kind of just enjoying vacation for now. Enjoy it while it lasts. Give up your life to protect me, huh? Damn, she's strong. You let her Jun weighs like nothing. How about you try not getting us killed? Don't you dare die. I won't let you two leave me behind. Almost there. It's pretty hard to carry a ladder with more than your body weight on you. Ugh. Slowly. Looks like you've broken some ribs. Edda, where's Edda? She left because she hates you now. Jun! Hey. Ah, please, not the wounds. What was that for, Remy? I punched him for you. It's just a dislocated joint. He'll be fine. Oh my god. Ribs take forever to heal, though, don't they? For, like, anything? Are you able to stand? Yeah. What about Banshee? We're orbiting just outside its coma. Why are we staying in such a dangerous spot? This is the only place where Remy could use the Banshee to calculate the orbit. Why don't we just get out of here? What are we calculating? Phoenix's orbit. What? Beefy gasoline tracker girl. She should smother us in gasoline. This is a twin comet? Look carefully. Remy pulled this data from the United Mining's computer. The real Banshee is actually another high-speed comet that follows Banshee along its same orbit path at nearly the same speed. You mean, like you said, if there's a fake tomb, then there's a real one. For now, we're calling it Phoenix. But wait, even if it follows the same orbit, there's no way it's close enough to reach. That's not very far. United Mining's calculations indicate that they're about 0.3 astronomical units apart. 0.3 astronomical units? Well, to be precise, it's actually 0.332. Not exactly far, but not close either. Pretty awkward distance. Edda, that comet is outside of Thousand Peaks outer perimeter. If we run out of fuel, no one will be there to rescue us. I know. But you still want to go? What did you call it? Phoenix? Okay, sounds good, Paul. Yes, Remy. There's a high risk that we won't make it back. I still haven't found my master. Edda. So I've thought about it. Don't do anything rash. Well, unlike you, I've thought through it. Jun, you've done everything you can for me. What's that supposed to mean? Red Chamber's cargo bay is independent from the ship. It could serve as an escape pod. This is where we say goodbye. You still have a clan to save back home, and we can't risk this. You can't risk this with me. Are you kidding me? This isn't funny. I told you you're my family. How could you say that? Wait, in what way is she his family, right? Because, I mean, like... this could get weird. That's not what I meant. Are you trying to kill yourself? It isn't just a high risk that you won't make it back. At 0.3 astronomical units, it's nearly impossible. Jun, our place is in the black hole's field of gravity. If your fuel is short by even the smallest amount, you'll have no way to reach escape velocity on your way back. You don't have to yell. I know all this. But if I don't go back now, will I ever get another chance? You can come back in the future. Phoenix will circle around sooner or later. There's always another chance. Sooner or later, based on the data, it'll take decades for it to come back. Maybe even a century. Wait a minute. At the start of the game, 66 years later, what if Jun is coming back to Phoenix to find her, to see if she's still there? Maybe he had just found it and it finally circled back for him to get to it. That'd be an interesting thing. But I guess that just depends on whether or not we split up right now. Which means there's still another chance. Fine. So when the time comes, what with you being so devoted to your clan, you think you'll still be able to put everything down and come back for me, Soshin? What are you even saying? We implore you to return. An offer of Lumen to the Emperor may be the only chance we have to appease him. Well? Of course I will. Why would you even ask? You're just saying that. Eddie. Remy, once Jun leaves, take me to Phoenix and wait for me in orbit. Plan A, if I come back in 1 standard hour, we leave immediately. Plan B, if I don't come back within an hour... Eddie. What? Eddie, if you have to say something, just say it. Do you think you'll die? I'm not gonna die. But you just told Jun to leave because you know it's dangerous, right? Our master's right in front of us. She's been missing for 5 years. So we don't have time. She can't wait much longer. I mean, 5 years is a long-ass time, right? Eddie, please. Enough about her. Remy! To me, you're so much more important. Edda. Both of you. Please. I just voiced all 3 of those people identically in tone. Thank you. So you're not gonna go? I hate you so much right now. Let's go back to Ironwind Border Patrol. Sure. That'll let us refuel the ship. Oh, sweet Jesus. Can we just do that? Oh my god, we can't. I probably shouldn't just tap A that quickly. I'm sorry, maybe we should do it now. No. Prepare to leave Banshee. Make sure there's nothing wrong with the ship. Oh shit. What happened? The engine lost control and Red Chamber got hit by some debris. Warning, fire! Fire! Engines 1 and 4 have been damaged. Uh-oh. Eddie, orders! Break away from Banshee's orbit immediately! Jun, head to the greenhouse. Remy, once we're out of orbit, transfer the controls to me and I'll head to the engine room. I'll take over from there. This is where Remy and Jun just do this, like, assistance scene. Oh my god, it's like Mega Man Legends. And/or Mega Man Legends 2. Be careful, the fire's intense. Don't need you to worry about me. Jun, Lumion Pipes 6 and 7 are going haywire. Looks like the leaks are causing intermittent fires. Try using the greenhouse's irrigation system to put them out. Okay, I think you could do that. You can turn on the game a little bit though, which is really loud. It's causing me to talk louder. So don't step into the fire. Alright, 6 and 7. How do I know which one's which? Water's too dispersed. This won't be enough. Oops. Hurry up! Let's turn that back on. Maybe the first one? No! Oh my freaking god. That's so annoying. I was so close to the other switch. And the game's just like, yo, you actually meant to switch across from you? Yeah. Wait. Oh, there's just... Yeah, what the hell? Let me guess that's only going to do 3? Nope, okay. And this one. That'll keep all the pressure on the second one. Fires in the greenhouse are out. Oh no, Remy. The fire should be at engine 1. If it spreads to engine 2 and blows up the aluminum, then we're done. You got that? Can I grab the fire hydrant? Fire extinguisher? We can. Nice. Use that cool music from Make My Legends when we had to put out the fire in the flitter. Alright. Here's pipe 1's layout. I'm not sure how it's going to help me, but I'll try my best. Let's turn you off. Can I just turn it back on now? No. Okay. I don't know if we have to turn off this other one yet, so I'm going to hold off on it. Let's go down here. Oh, we do have to... No, we don't want to turn it on. Okay. I think we have to put on all 3 fires and then turn on all the aluminum pipes again, maybe. Or maybe not. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? We die? Engine room fires are out. Excellent, now come back to the bridge. Incoming debris, brace for impact! Get on the ladder. Uh-oh. Ah! Fire in passageway 2, fire in the engine room. Fire suppression system error. Remy, Jun, report your status. Jun here, I'll be at the bridge in 1 minute. Remy, do you copy? Oh no. Remy, do you copy? Oh no. Oh no. Jun, something happened to Remy. Copy that, tell me her location. I don't know where she is. Let me check the surveillance cameras, hang on. Oh, these? 20 push-up reading. Thanks. Where the hell are the cameras? Where are you, Remy? I will do those push-ups shortly, don't worry, Nick. If Remy dies, I mean, it would be reasonable for the story to throw her away, but, like, jeez. Remy's tiny, too. It's gonna be hard to find her. Oh. Found her. Oh my god, there's barely even anything on her. Alright, push-up time. Remy can just suffer for a minute. She'll be fine. I think the camera doesn't go down far enough, does it? Whatever. Who cares? Actually, the camera can kind of stay there. It's not the end of the world. Nah, let me set up a little bit. Gotta keep at least nipple high, of which it is. Whew. Oh god. Yeah, no, you're a terrible pilot. How did this happen? Something tells me we're losing the red chamber. I found Remy. She was caught under a ventilation pipe. No serious injury. Orders, Etta. Etta! Come back to the bridge first. Copy that. Remy and Jen are returning to the bridge. Everything will be fine. It's too early to give up. Well, I mean, the vacuum of space shows no mercy. Emergency notification. Fire in engine 2, fire in engine 3, fire medical bay. All safety levels are critically low. Oh boy. Emergency notifications. Do you wish to initiate the abandonment procedures? Emergency notification. Do you wish to initiate abandonment procedure? If you say Mojo, Jojo in British, it's Mama or Jar Jar. Interesting. Jar Jar Binks. I saw that there was a comic about his parents. Why is this happening? Oh gosh, flashback. Well, we're like pulling the Naruto thing where we flash back something that happened like 5 seconds ago. This means our lives are connected. I wish I never met you. Why do you make me hate myself so much? Wake up! Don't lose yourself to Lumen. If you keep this up, you're going to get you and your crew killed someday. No, this isn't what I came for. Why did I... Well, my master's the one I'm actually looking for. I often wondered if I wasn't so useless, maybe she wouldn't have had to protect me. You're just afraid of being left behind. Is that all you do? Follow them wherever they go? Don't you think for yourself? You must learn to be yourself. That is the only way you'll ever become a witch. I don't care. I don't want to catch up. I want to catch up to everyone. You just want to be like everyone else. But you don't even know why. It seems like she kind of took the Red's advice after a while. Oh no, this fire's too big. We can't get back to the bridge. Remy is in danger. Or is she going to abandon that half of the ship and go by herself? Oh my god, she's going to drop them off to stop the fire and then go to Phoenix herself, isn't she? Go back! But you still haven't taught me what it means to be a New Era witch. Enough, Edda. It just means be true to yourself. But I want to be just like you. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be anyone. Listen to the voice within. She won't understand, Mr. Red. We have to go, Red. Just give us a moment. We should play the Quarry. I saw a lot of people playing that the other day. That's another, like, choice-based game, right? Listen, Edda. You'll never be like me. Because you don't even know how to be yourself, number 108. Ooh, took away her name from her. Next up on the list, though, is gonna have to be Yakuza 3. It's been like half a year. How could you say that? I'm not just number 1 away. I'm... Sobs. I'm Edalune. Sobs. Wait for me. Jun. Remy. I'm going to save you. Just like my master did for me. Master. I think I understand now. Oh my god, the freaking, like, this guy of 5. She's doing it for her master. Every time I see that. Yeah, it's just like Until Dawn. I've never played Until Dawn either. Edda, the fire near the bridge is too big. What are we gonna do? Oh my god, he's carrying Remy. Remy's going to kill him when she finds out. Don't come here. Turn back. What? It's too dangerous for you to come over. The entire middle section of the red chamber is on fire. The electronics have all gone haywire. You have to manually seal the hatches to the greenhouse and engine room. Do what I say, now! Oh, yep, she's leaving us behind. Once you're done, I'll pump the oxygen out of both rooms. I think she's gonna ditch us. Edda, the engine room's a mess. I don't know if I can head to the cargo bay. Forget the passageway. He's got his little, like, his little backpack child. Jun here, cargo bay sealed. Copy that. Remember they said they could drop off the cargo bay as an escape pod a couple minutes ago. Oxygen supply at the greenhouse and engine room has been shut off. I'm pumping the air out now. Huh. What are you laughing at? Nothing. It's just, we almost died. And just moments ago, we were having a stupid argument about Phoenix. Is Remy alright? And Phoenixes are reborn. I wonder if there's any, like, theme behind, like, how Phoenix can be rebirthed from the ashes. Check my message out as well clock. Is Remy alright? She's fine. You're in the cargo bay, right? Tie her to a sturdy railing in case things get rough. Already done. Is the oxygen gone? Getting there. The fire's under control. Excellent. What about the engine and fuel? They're all good. We can get back to arguing if you want. Didn't we agree we're not going? Yeah, it'd be kind of tough to go now. Etta, I promise you, no matter what happens in the future, I'll come for you as soon as Phoenix returns. I'm sorry about what I said to you. Wait, what if Chapter 7 ends up being them together fighting Phoenix as, like, ancient people? You know, like 80-year-olds. Look, I'm sorry about what I said to you. Don't be. You said you'd come back, didn't you? If you don't mind, you and Remy can even come back to East Ocean with me. What are you saying? I can take care of you while we wait for Phoenix together. That look on her face, she's like, Stop joking. I'm serious. I don't think she wants to. Warning, unable to open the air valve. Emergency notification, danger level 7. Hull safety levels below 15%. Do you wish to initiate abandonment procedures? Alright. I'm sure back in East Ocean, you'll take good care of Remy. And you too. Hey John, have you ever looked at the seeds in the cargo bay? I have. What about them? Well, have you ever taken a look at the labels then? I haven't done that. Some of the seeds were left by my master long ago. Those were plants that we sold as we traveled back and forth across the stars. One of them is a flower called Edaloon. Huh? Yep, that's my name. My master gave it to me. When she left the military, she adopted me, brought me up to atone for the war. The name has a special meaning. Am I supposed to go look? The oxygen has been fully discharged, so it'll take some time for Red Chamber to fill up. Since you're stuck there for a while, why don't you check the flower I was named after? You mean seeds? I mean the pictures of them on the labels. Ah, yes, the flower that you said you'd take me to see. I almost forgot. Blue Orphan? Oh, come on, that's not it. Flower seeds for Blue Orphan. Growth period is 70 to 80 standard days. It has a thick stalk and is unsuitable for most environments. If the environment is too humid, the root system will rot. Sunny Red? No, not that one. I think we have to choose the wrong ones until it lets us choose the right one. Tolerant to dry and wet climates, flowering season is brief, favors nutritive, packed soil, and is very difficult to flower. Here it is. This one, right? The back says Etta. Look inside the back, there should be a label on it. Yep, found it. Scientific name, Edaloon. Product name, Fragrant White. Location, United Mining, New Iran. Weight, 3 kilograms. Floriography. Hey, you're not going to read it? That's okay, I'll say it. Etta! It means please forgive me. I knew it! Ugh. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to take you to see the flowers. Etta! Etta! Etta. Ah! Cargo bay ejected. Life support system stable. Target orbit, Star Ignis. I knew it. Answer me! SOS signal sent. Etta! Oh man, that's effed up. Oh my god. So yeah, the last chapter is almost certainly going to be him finding that place after that many years later. Also, memories collected 188 out of 240. We're getting there. Floriography, please forgive me. Calculating route to Phoenix. Abandoned ship! Abandoned ship! Shut up, Red Chamber. We're going to find my master. Help me out, will you? 12% chance of reaching Phoenix. Ooh. A little slightly, very slightly under 1 in 8. I'll make it out alive, Joan. I can do it. I will. Are we... We have an hour and a half to get to the... Before I gotta jump off. I hope we can finish this today. We will no matter what, actually. I will make this work. Final chapter. Is June gonna get to Phoenix 66 years later and find out that Etta never made it? Because that will It'd be very tragic. But we'll see. Only one way to find out. Also, I wonder if that's why there were no, like, exploration points for the ship anymore. I wonder if that was because, like, that was the end of the ship-based plot side of things. In the following days, I returned to East Ocean. To keep up with any rumors about Phoenix, I would often come back to Thousand Peaks. Occasionally, I would find a real Lumen cave, but most of the time, the intel was fake, and it was never Phoenix. And I knew that if I continued to follow the Lumen, one day I would see her again. And so I spent my days traveling to and from Thousand Peaks. 8540 Galactic Calendar. 4 years after leaving Thousand Peaks, I became the 17th clan master of the Lee clan. 8541. The Lee clan reached a trade agreement with Thousand Peaks, therefore establishing an economic relationship between the two. The Second Lumen War erupted in the asteroid belt in 8542. But in 8551, the Lumen Association was disbanded and I never heard from Dr. Russell again. 8553. Lee became the 6th East Ocean clan, promoting it to the 4th rank nobility. Oh! Wait. Lee. Right, his clan. 8560. Bones joined the asteroid belt resistance and went missing amid the chaos of the war. Oh no, I hope Bones didn't die. Poor Lawrence. 8563. Remy left Thousand Peaks. She told me that she had split up with her lover. I didn't ask her about it. Wait a minute. Remy actually went to Benzel? But wait, wasn't Benzel that old man? There's some trickery or something I don't understand about that. Because it turned out that Benzel was the mole and was also the chairman of the United, either United Mining or the other one. By the time Phoenix returned, it was the year 8601. In Thousand Peaks time, 66 years had passed since I last laid eyes upon Edda. Whew. Here we go. East Ocean Noble. Clan Master, I'm sorry to inform you that just moments ago, Grandma Remy had... She asked you to forgive her for being unable to stay beside you until the very end. I understand, it's fine. I'm deeply sorry, sir, for bearing such news before your journey. That's enough, you may leave. Remy, don't you worry. I'll bury the two of you together. Now Remy's dead too? Wow. That's such a weird time skip, right? Because, like, you know, from the start of the game, there's a 66-year gap between what's current and what you're going to do from chapters 1 through 5. Or 6. 5. 4. 4? 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so up to chapter 4 is a 66-year gap, but 90% of it is just right now. So it looks like Remy never got to see Edda again after that. That's kind of... I don't know, I feel like they could have fleshed out everybody's life up to that point, right? But anyways, Unregistered Comet Phoenix, 66 years after Red Chamber landed on Banshee. We'll talk about how we feel about things when we get to the end of the game, like we always do. So yeah, normally after the chapters we would get to, like, sometimes walk around this Jun for a minute and he would reminisce. It seems like now we can wrap that up. I feel like I personally have probably missed out on, like, the meaning behind the gods and their plights. But maybe the game will kind of wrap it up here. Everlasting Paths, which you may not... Yeah, we already read that a long time ago. I'm here for you, Edda. Look at this place, though. It looks so serene. I mean, it's a mess, but it looks like a controlled mess. Remy left peacefully. Took good care of her. I'm guessing Remy and Jun, like, set aside their differences. But who knows, because I just time skipped 90% of their lives. I became the clan master after I went back. I wonder if there was any other way for that to have ended. I don't think so. I restored honor for my clan, and I made a good life for everyone. But I bet he'd give it all back up to go back with her. Back in the past, at least. There's her ship right there, too. The seeds came out of the ship and planted themselves. But no matter what I did, I was unable to see you again. Which Starsong should we play? Let's start from the right to left. Let's do Wispy Witches, the first one we ever received. Edda, did you ever find your master? Can you hear me? Edda, answer me. You still haven't taken me to see the flowers. Hello, you're seeing them right now. Oh boy, is she just like a piece of gasoline in the air now? Teenage Edda. The one from my dreams sounds like someone singing. Go back to bed. But each time I try to sing back, when I start singing, 6 lights stare me down, and then I lose my voice. Those 6 lights, I think, are the 6 gods that died in the war when Terra was sacrificed. That's my guess. But the voice doesn't stop. It keeps calling out. Only your soul can call out to you, no one else. The voice is so faint, I'll keep wondering who it is. What if she's like... Could she possibly be like some weird reincarnation of Terra? And like her singing and throat problem be because Terra's... It seems like the Slay slit Terra's throat to kill her. Or something, I don't know. They talk about her throat and her head and her body. It's gentle but very sad. Go to sleep. I want to sing it. Whoever it is, I wish I could console them with my voice. But I can't make a sound. I keep thinking that if only I could sing like you, maybe they wouldn't be so sad. I'm nothing more than a weapon. Don't strive to be like me. Oh yes, your gasoline singing abilities. That's super weapon-like. But you're the greatest witch I've ever known. There's no such thing. The flowers of the valley have already bloomed. Yet you still have learned nothing. Don't you remember what I taught you? Oh, she's spooked. One day I'll be like you. Just be yourself. That's enough. Don't come out at night. The fields of fragrant white emit faint. The fields of fragrant white emit faint amounts of lumium. It can cause hallucinations. Oh, are we about to hallucinate as June? Oh, alright, we're back 66 years ago. Well, we just Hulk smashed that door off, and we're alive. Master! Ow. Luckily there was water to break my fall, but I think I destroyed the shrine. Okay, you crashed a spaceship. Is this Luminite? I have to get out of here. Come on, Edda, you can do this. I'm definitely curious now to see how this game ends. Ugh. I should probably start installing, Yakuza 3. Damn, look at them long-ass hands. I really wish I could read this, the game would translate this for us. I wonder what we need to do to get that, or if the game's gonna, like, showcase it later, like all the memories and how they were together. My mind is drifting, I have to get up. I feel like there's gotta be a point to the game showing us, like, text we can't read. At certain points. I see a spot to climb. And I guess soon, potentially, we'll find out whether Red is dead or alive. Red dead? Perhaps. Oh boy. Ouch. Not a very good landing. Is this another crashed ship, or is this still a shrine? I don't remember what the symbol is. Master, where are you? I'm finally here. Did I do the right thing, Master? God, Master, so many times. A United mining ship. Seems like nobody makes it here alive. Well, I'm sorry, nobody makes it here with a ship intact. Master! Finally. Finally, it's you. I did what you told me to do. I found my true self. I serve no one any longer, only the voice within. Only myself. Is this what it means to be a new era witch? Why did it have to be so hard? It's over. My journey is finally over. Forgive me, June. Forgive me, Remy, for leaving you behind. The Lumen? Are you trying to console me? Is that one surrounding her red? But why? You sound so sad. Yeah, you just kind of like wrote yourself your own grave. You just buried yourself. Will you please sing to me one last time? Holy hell. That's a lot of freaking gasoline spirits. I think we have to find the spot that sings the most. Right? Did we almost nail it the first time? I think it's up here. Find the voice that Edda sees. I'm trying! Wait, was it just on top of us? Oh. Oops. I thought too hard about that one. This is... Then, are you also able to sense the flow when I perform? As long as you focus, then yes, I can hear you clearly. Lumen has the ability to carry thoughts and emotions across time. If you really miss someone, so long as you follow the Lumen, you will find them. What kind of magic is about to happen? When my master acquired Red Chamber, she converted it to a botanical training vessel. Trading. During those years in the flower business, we would spend our days weaving through the fields. I see. Especially around her house, which was surrounded in all directions. Would you like to see it? Wait, can we just, like, send him, like, visions of the field through the Lumen? Like, Bluetooth? Just airdrop a picture from her brain to him? What? Edda? So wait. This is where she met Red. Huh. This is Red's ship. This wasn't Edda's ship. So I wonder right now, they're using the Lumen to talk across the time distance of 66 years? But what would be the point? I'm failing to see how this is all going to connect. Which is a good thing. I guess we're going to get surprised. Come on, June, huff it! Would you like to see it? I guess I would. You guess? Aren't you curious? A sea of flowers. If it's like the way you describe it, then yes. Well, you don't have to, if you aren't interested. No! If it's with you, I'd love to see it. I'm very interested in seeing what we're going to walk into in a second. Oh, he's running! That's better! I knew he'd have it in him. I'd love to if it's with you, as long as it's with you. Ah, but he's too old to climb! Oh, never mind, he's got it. No, no, no! Get back over that ball! Jen's a little trooper now. If we ever leave Thousand Peaks and travel back to my home, I'll take you with me. Yeah, about that. To a place I treasure deeply. I'm back, Etta. You see? Unlike your planet, the flowers here are always in full bloom. Look at that. And that was her ship. All the seeds. But he never got to be with her again. I'm assuming there's no more dialogue. It's a really cool view. I mean, in the end, she did show him a field of flowers. Just, you know, she wasn't with him to show him. Very anime ending of everybody did not live happily ever after. Because they didn't end up together. So Etta spread the flower seeds. Did she just end up starving out here, I wonder? What a weird ending. Can we take it away as, like, Red got forced to go and explore something new, but we don't know why, and ended up getting crash landed onto a place, and then dying, and then despite being told to live her own life and be herself, Etta followed Red, gave up, pretty much sacrificed her life to be just like Red and suffer the same fate, kind of beating the purpose of doing what Red told her to do, right? She died exactly like Red did. Ditching everybody, leaving everybody behind, crash landing on a place that she wanted to explore. Well, not maybe Red didn't want to explore this place, but... Man, it would have been really cool to have the game be VA'd in English and not Chinese Japanese. It would have been so much better to hear other people voice the characters uniquely and individually instead of me just having to talk for everybody, because I'm not a voice actor. But credits are rolling, so let's talk about how we felt about this game. Definitely pretty far outside my comfort zone. If I had to think of games that really I like to interact with on the regular, it'd be like, you know, like Neo 2, right? Games that are fast-paced, kick my ass a lot, or maybe a Borderlands game, or Yakuza, or Deep Rock Galactic, or Enter the Gungeon, Hades, whatever. So, definitely really interesting to play a game where pretty much most of the time it's just the A button, the left and the right button, and that's about it. And, you know, just kind of reading dialogue, plot. Oh, there's a chairman. Let's say what I wasn't and was a fan of. I was not a fan of the whole witches are evil demons, because that's kind of a big eye roll, like surface level plot thing to even try saying, and just unsupported entirely by logic. The fact that the witches weren't the ones doing the wars. So this must be like Terra, right here, and Ignis, I think, because Helios was the main god, right? Oh no, Ignis was the main god, and then Helios was the smaller one. Either way. Remy was a little annoying for a little bit longer than I would have liked. And it kind of sucks that they did her no justice by at the end, just being like, 66 years have passed and Remy died of old age, and you're just like, oh. Uh-oh. I thought the game crashed. It somehow unfocused the game. I definitely think they could have fleshed out the, like, and then 66 years past part of the game. But, what can you do? And we'll kind of give our good thoughts on it once the credits roll through, because I don't think the credits are that much longer, and I would rather not have to speak over the credits, so let's give it a second. Very, very basic graphics, but they really made it work. Like, everything is just squares. Circles. And basic polygon, like, not polygons, but, you know, just, like, asteroid made out of, like, 13 shapes slapped together of varying shades. But, you know, it worked out really well. Thor the Kitty Cat. Special thanks. Looks like this is the end of the credits. Let's see if there's any post-credit stuff, and we'll kind of talk about, you know, a little bit more of our thoughts before we wrap up the stream. Right, there's that icon, that insignia. So I'm guessing this is Jin going back, unless, no, because that's a Lumen exploration ship. I don't think he has one. I think we've just wrapped back to the starting thing. I wonder what happens if you, like, reload a continued game from the... Yeah, you beat it. Also, achievement, Flawless Memory and Sea of Flowers. I don't know if there's a different ending. I'm going to be kind of annoyed if there is, but I doubt there is. I mean, how else could it have been that... Like, did she not separate Remy and Jun, right? Like, they just showed up on the planet and everything was better. Oh yeah, what's this going to look like now that we beat the game? Behind the scenes. Ooh. Alright, let's talk about what we liked, and then we'll go, let's do these, like, behind the scenes things. I like these things a lot. I like concept art. Like, when we played Mo Astray, I went through all the concept art. Overall, it was kind of fun. The story didn't hit me too strong, but, like, I don't know. If you do it right, the romance stuff kind of works out, but it's kind of hard, because, I mean, romance stories are everywhere, right? And honestly, my favorite thing is comedy. That's why I think, like, the Yakuza stories always get me, because they're, like, serious, and then they're slapstick, and it's great. But, you know, I don't think the thing with Eda and Jun was too bad. It definitely always sucks to see the end of a story that isn't a happily ever after. Not that, you know, life is always about that, but, you know, they just didn't end up together, which is unfortunate. It seems like Jun didn't find love after Eda ditched him, but it is what it is. And the spaceship or exploration thing was kind of cool. Once we figured out how it worked, it was kind of interesting to play that little bounce around the places, exploring, reading memories, and seeing how fleshed out of a world they created from the war and everything else. I think the game's supporting lore was really good. I kind of don't understand why the the gods spoke. It was just random characters. I don't know if I missed a part of the game that would, like, translate that, or if you just never get to see it. I feel like you kind of rely on context a little too heavily to figure out what happened with the whole alien side of things, and I probably could have paid a little bit more attention and figured it out, maybe. Maybe it was fleshed out well and I'm just bad at understanding. So, whatever, either way. You know, we stepped outside our comfort zone, tried a game that we don't normally play, and it worked out pretty well. Nothing bad. So, let's go ahead and check out these behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm the executive producer and writer
they're
of
audio
OPUS
clips.
Starsong. Thank you for finishing the game and hope you enjoyed the 10 hours or so experience we have brought you. If you would like to know more about the story,
62% of achievements.
We created a special corner just for the players who have completed the game, which is you.
Okay, how much time did I play this game for? 12.5. I am a turtle. I normally take longer to beat the games than most, whatever.
I always enjoy the concept of feng
why did we
shui
choose this theme?
and its energy source we called as Lumen inside this game. If we use this theme on a much grander scale, in this game's case, as big as the galaxy, mountains are used to be considered as an energy source in the theory of feng shui. but it became the asteroids that June explored in-game.
Oh, it's
This
June.
allows
Oh
us
god, I
to
called him
design
June
a
the whole
world
game.
filled with imagination,
Oh no.
since this kind of concept has never been done before. But the world also becomes a little bit more difficult to create because there are just way too many things that we have to explain to the players. So we have to simplify the whole concept in the end.
Yeah, everything did kind of just like leave more questions than answers. I gotta say, it was kind of like Eastward's story, right? Like you were really interested in figuring how everything was connected and how it get a real good fleshing out of some of the details, and then it just left you questions more than answers, and you're just like, okay. Anyways, what is the meaning of Echo of Starsong?
The game is centered around sound. It's about using the voice of Ida to search for any trace of
Ida and
energy in this
June?
galaxy.
Man, I
Lumen
call it Edda
also
and Jun.
emit a sound inside the asteroids it's situated in. It's all really complicated, so that's why we create the word Starsong to express the sound emitted from the asteroids. The word echo is used to imply that the whole event you witness might just be a reoccurrence of some sort, that there's more things hidden behind than what you see. This story is not just about Ida and June, it is also about the ancient myths that were passed down over time, and there just might be some kind of connections between the two stories.
What exactly is Lumen?
Lumen can be interpreted as multiple things. It can
Space
be an
gasoline.
energy source that powers up everything. It can be referred to as minerals, but my favorite explanation is lumen can be implied as the thing that each individual is searching for or most desired. The central theme of discovering your true self goes way back to our first game. Although the main characters will encounter hardship and eventually parting with another person or thing, they face the problems and grow stronger. The story is often sad, but with a sense of warmth in it, and this is what the OPUS series is always about.
About Thousand Peaks. You've been
As
here the
I
whole time, by the way,
mentioned
just
before,
lurking his
the
death and
theory
cherry
of
stream.
Feng
Hell yeah, Chris, man,
is
thanks.
about the energy source
Appreciate
from
that.
the mountains. So for a solar system that is filled with energy source, we think it is most suitable
Is
for
that
it
to
to be
Pokemon?
called as the Thousand Mountains. But since we don't want the name to be so literal, we change it to a slightly more poetic name, the Thousand Peaks.
Okay, Thousand Pieces of Thousand Mountains, I see. An intimate tale in a big wide world.
You'll also notice that there's a key difference between this game and our previous two games. The main characters don't have such huge responsibilities anymore. You don't need to find Earth, nor you don't need to do
I don't even know what
space
their other games
burial
are.
as the last survivor of mankind. Instead, you're only focusing on the problems of two individuals living in this world. The choices they make may seem important to them, but they lived in a living world where they are not the only people there, and whatever they do won't affect as much to the world. Although you might say that this is not epic enough, but we like this kind of story. It somehow feels a little bit more real.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to have a story that, the main characters are just part of the bigger picture in general, and not just like the only thing that was important. Designing
The
sound-based
voice of
puzzles.
Ida played a crucial role in the story. I believe you have heard the game filled with wonderful music and sound effects, but you'll have to understand that sound design is extremely difficult. Not everyone will easily understand how the sound works when the player is solving the puzzle, let alone differentiate what is correct and what's not. We were trying our best to balance out three characteristics of the sound. Each sound needs to be easily identifiable, sounds good, and expresses the ancient voice. We also learned that the differences between sounds might seem obvious for some, but subtle to the others. But if you listen
Subtle.
closely, you'll realize that all the puzzles in the game can be solved just by hearing the sounds alone.
The art of immersive storytelling.
Like before, the most challenging aspect is making the player submerge into the story. Especially now we have a much bigger world and a more variety of characters to interact with. How to combine the main plot with different subplots filled with stories of side characters without deviating too much away from the main plot is a big challenge for us. Keeping the players interested is hard, and if you're hearing this, you must have experienced the game in full already. Every design aspect, like your death count, time spent on a puzzle, and amount of items you have collected through a period of time.
I don't think we ever technically
it's all
died.
based on countless times of testings and refining the game, and I hope you are satisfied with the result.
I wonder if that's how we got the flawless story achievement. So Sea of Flowers, complete the game. So close yet so far. There's always a story to tell if you fail. Acquire over 3 tales of failure. Thank you, game. Flawless memory. Complete the game without failing once. Cool. There's 9 hidden achievements. Fully deck out the red chamber. We never did that. Visit all locations. Never did that. Visit all locations in Thousand Peaks. Nope. Wait, we didn't get 3 tales of failure? There's no way we didn't. Acquire over 20,000 credits. Interesting. About hidden mythologies.
If you're the kind of player who enjoys digging through the story and lore of the game, searching for any underlying meaning behind the symbols you find, then you're in luck, because there are a lot to uncover this time around. Is there any connections between the Merian inscriptions, Hedius, Terra, Tai? What do those things connect with the main plot? Is there a symbolism of the flowers inside the Banshee? And why do the ships travel towards it? Also, what is the meaning of the end screen in the credits? The hint has all been laid out for you already. So go ahead and solve all the mysteries now.
Interesting. To our amazing dev
This
team.
one is for the whole development team. We have spent over 3 years developing this game. And from the
This game had a
bottom of my
very
heart,
small development
I
team.
Thank you for being
So
with
it's very
me
impressive.
and pulling off such a feat. We started from a blank piece of paper. Until now, countless spreadsheets and pages of stories were completed and written. Thank you all for listening to all my almost selfish requests. And thank you for making this game a dream come true of mine.
A big thanks to our streamers.
Since the game's release, we've been blessed by the support of many streamers who share their game with their fans. Since there are just too many people to name, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you. All of you have so much charm in so many different ways, and as a producer, I'm just so happy to be able to hear all of your thoughts on our work. Whether the reaction is positive or not, your work takes on a life of its own when it passes into someone else's hands. So thank you all for breathing life into our game. It means a great deal to us.
And finally, the last soundbite we have.
For all of the players who completed the game, I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. If you are one of the players who grew up with our little robot Emus playing the first game of OPUS, thank you so much for continuing support. And I'm pretty sure you can feel how we have grown throughout these years. We hope the game gave you heartfelt feelings, and hopefully our future projects can also do the same. Lastly, I feel obligated to express that how challenging is it to make an indie game. Oftentimes, it is not just making a quality game. You will have to face the fierce competition in the global market. And often, the competitors will have way more marketing budget than you. How to generate attention from everyone becomes challenging, and we ourselves haven't figured it out completely yet.
Internet marketing
So
is very
if
difficult.
this game resonates with you, I want to ask you a favor to share this game to the people you know. Tell them it is worth a try. And to us, that is the biggest support that you can give for us. And we thank you once again.
Well, luckily for that, I always put everything I do on YouTube, so if people can't watch it live and the VOD gets deleted because of the time limit, it's always there. I'm just doing what what do you call it? What I would want anybody else to do. So here's we can view all our memories so far. So I'm guessing it's all a collection. So I'm wondering if if you were to save quit. I'm sorry, if you were to reset the game, would you keep all these? So yeah, we missed some of the items of the peak. The assassination pack, the identification card, the inscription. So technically, you could read all these over and kind of learn about them. So you can see Marian Guard Presidio, Terra, the Sanctums. So the Sanctums, yeah. They were the singers. Okay. The 10 peaks. He least his conferments. He least his sense. We actually missed a lot of Star songs, but that was kind of on purpose. Places of the peaks. We got almost all of those ish. Moments in time. This artwork is really cool. This kind of goes through like everything we did in the game. When June met Ida, I'll say their names correctly now. It always sucks when you get through a game and like by the end of it you realize you're pronouncing stuff wrong. It's just like, well, how would I have known, right? I played this 100% blind. It's awkward, but at the end of the day, like, what are you gonna do? No, I'm not gonna dwell on it. There's Remy. There's June and Ida, or is that Bones and Ida? That's Bones and Ida. Ida had a gun to her head. Kay was shot. Remy was just like, get up, hurry! This is the Witch Academy. I think Witch is being conscripted. Somebody's trying to run away. The doc. Oh, and they even did that handshake back then. I just noticed that. The handshake that June taught Ida. That, you know, that meant that I will protect you with my life. That's very unfortunate. This is when Kay died. I'm pretty sure it was Kay and not Kai. And then June broke down. Final Fantasy VIII feelings right there. Yeah, it's basically like Squall and Renoa. That's what I think of when I see this scene. And that one. This is the Lumen Association, I think. Or maybe it's the Mining Association. But it's cool. I like, especially when I beat the games like this, I love going through the artwork and the dialogue and the little post-game things. It's just so cool to see. Because it kind of just sums up the whole, like, especially like concept art or the art like this. This isn't concept art. This is actual, like, you know, like piece by piece art of the story. See? Now we got this picture. I like this picture a lot. It just kind of brings back, even if it only took us a few weeks or a month to play through this game on and off, it puts it all together right on the spot, you know? You see it all right there and then. And it's kind of powerful, right? Like, you see right here, it's just each person's ending, their end goal, the finale of their story. Ida finally finding Red, found out that she had died on this planet, or on this asteroid or comet. But she's happy. She finally found Red. And at the same time, June finds where Ida spent her last moments. And then we have this picture of the gods. I think this is Ignis and Terra, who brings life. And the two beams. And this is where she died. So I guess she didn't have her throat slit, but she definitely got stabbed to hell by these other 6 gods, which were the 6 of the 10 peaks that got blasted. Oh, what, they did stab her in the throat. Okay. Interesting. And she was buried, and then all these different facilities sent her over to, in the background, you can kind of see it. I can't zoom in, but you can see the black hole in the background of Exidium. This must be Ignis. I hope it's Ignis, not Helios, but this point still stands, right? I think we started over already. Yeah, we did. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. These were just the memories at the of other things. Of when Remy met Ida. That's the final memory. It's kind of weird. Or moments in time. The final one is that. And what do we have here? Follow us. Oh, it just takes me to their Sigono.com. I will look at this myself. I want to see what their other games are. I don't know what happens if you hit continue. I'm not going to. Not right now, at least. I'll do it off stream. I'm kind of curious if there's a new game plus. I'm not going to play it, but I am curious. But, yeah, that wraps up Opus Echo Starsong. I think that was actually a pretty fun experience to get through. You know, it took me a little long, but we've just been streaming a little less lately just due to things going on IRL. And I genuinely enjoyed this game, and I definitely think it's worth playing through. You know, the game's not too much on Steam, especially during sales. And it was a 12-hour experience. I think if you 100% of the game and you somehow did it in one shot, it could take less than 20 hours, maybe. Or, you know, you could fly through this game in like 10 hours or less if you just wanted to beeline through it. We got most of it. We did like 190 out of 240 memories, give or take. So I feel like we did enough of the game. We didn't just blast through it. We didn't try too hard to get 100% because that burns you out. And we got to see what it was worth. And, you know, like I said, it's got that kind of anime-ish story where, like, some places have too much depth and some places don't have enough. But it was fun. So that is the end of this game. And I hope you'll stay tuned for the next one we start, which will be Yakuza 3, which will either start tomorrow or Wednesday. Today being, of course, July 3rd, 2022, and a Sunday. So thank you so much for watching. We're going to call it here. I'll see you next time.